Minute repeaters are horological masterpieces, transforming a timepiece into a miniature musical instrument, on which Jaeger-LeCoultre is renowned for its sonnerie calibre's expertise since 1870, having developed many innovations on chiming movements. Today, the quest to raise the standard for mechanical efficiency of chiming movements and the clarity and beauty of the sound continues. Let's first dive into the construction of a Jaeger-LeCoultre classical minute repeater mechanism, chiming the hours, quarters, and minutes. The minute repeater mechanism is activated by a push button on the side of the watch. This trigger moves the strike lever, which winds the barrel to power the minute repeater. The hour snail is composed of 12 steps, each step representing the hour. Here, the snail gives the information of how many hours the hammer should strike to the rack. Then the rack activates the hammer to strike the right number of hours. To chime the quarters, the quarter rack first engages the hammers. Simultaneously, the feeler connected to the quarter rack moves towards the quarter snail, which has 4 steps. The position of the feeler on the snail determines the number of quarter-hour chimes. Once the appropriate number of quarters have been struck, the feeler blocks the quarter rack. This blocking action releases the minute rack, activating the hammers to strike the minutes. If no or little quarters are chimed, there is a pause in the melody before the minute rack is released. The minute snail is composed of 4 arms, 15 steps, each arm corresponding to 1 quarter hour. Like the hour, the minute snail gives the information of how many minutes the hammer should strike to the rack through the feeler spindle. Then the rack activates the hammer to strike the right number of minutes. As the time passes, the snails continuously rotate with the watch's hour and minute mechanism. When the minute repeater is activated, the 3 racks work together to know which hour and minutes the mechanism should chime. Then one by one they activate the hammers. In tribute to the first rectangular minute repeater of the Maison from 1994, Jaeger-LeCoultre introduces in 2025 the Reverso Tribute Minute Repeater, pushing the boundaries of sound with Calibre 953. The Calibre's 462 components work in concert through numerous innovations, building upon a legacy of patented inventions that have consistently improved chiming sound quality. Among the 7 patents of Calibre 953, the silent interval elimination is key to the melody harmony. In traditional sonnerie calibres, a silent gap occurs between the hours and minutes chimes, at times when there is no quarter hour to chime. Jaeger-LeCoultre's watchmakers have found an amazing solution through a ratchet mechanism that is attached to the hour rake. Once the hours have chimed, the quarter rake is pulled by the ratchet and then pushes the minute rake into engagement. Having it on the hour rake allows to have great reactivity on the chime mechanism. This dead time elimination system ensures there's no silent gap in the melody. Another important innovation regarding the quality of the melody is trebuchet hammers. Designed with an articulated arm that creates a catapult action, these hammers strike the gong in a way that requires less energy without reducing the sound volume. This reduction in energy consumption leads to easier winding via the lever. Finally, another important innovation featured in Calibre 953 are the crystal gongs. Here, the gong is firmly soldered to the sapphire glass of the watch, allowing a clearer and louder sound. Jaeger-LeCoultre's engineers have cleverly used the case glass as a sound emitter. With its extreme mechanical sophistication and highly refined aesthetics, Calibre 953, hosted in the Reverso Tribute Minute Repeater, celebrates the versatility and eternal modernity of the Reverso design, underlining La Grande Maison's constant quest to innovate.